Hello, concept getters. We are back, but this time around with the basic concept of financial mathematics, and we're only going to focus on simple interest and higher purchases, right? But this video is going to be the first version of the video, so it's going to be just maybe part A. Part B will be the compound interest with inflation. So right now, I just want us to focus on the question and the formula and the concept behind everything. This basically is just all the basics, like all there is to know about simple interest and higher purchase loans. Okay. So as you can see on your screen, we have Kongodi, who took out a 5 years loan of 10,000 Rand from a bank that charged him an interest rate of 10% per annum simple interest. So just know that with simple interest, N will always be in years. So if the question gave you in maybe let's say the duration was not 5 years, but they said 60 months, you have to divide it by 12. If it's in months, you divide it by 12 to make it years. If it's in quarters, you divide it by 4. If it's in semesters, you divide it by 2. Basically, what I'm trying to say is your N, your number of years, your N in your formula is always number of years, never number of months or whatso not for simple interest. Let's look at the formula that we have on your screen. You can see the first one, this one here. We have A is equals to P into 1 plus IN. That's the formula for the total amount. So this is where it starts, okay? They said that simple interest is equals to PIN, where this is your interest, the amount added onto the loan, right? And your P is your initial value, your principal value, the original amount, the amount that you put into the account or the amount of the loan that you took from the bank. In this case, it's your 10,000 Rand, okay? And then your I is your interest rate, but I is always equal to R over 100. What is R? R is the one that you see on the question that has percent. So when you're looking for I, you're going to say I is equals to, for this specific question, is going to be 10 over 100. Does it make sense? So our R is 10 over 100. The whole thing will be I. Clear, right? And then our N is the number of years. In this case, it's 5. Makes sense, right? Now, there's a formula where you want to know the total amount. Let's start here. The total amount that you're going to owe the bank will be the original amount of money that you put into the bank or that you took out as a loan, plus the interest that was charged if you were taking a loan, or the interest that you gained if you were investing. So the original amount plus the total interest, the one that you are calculating here, the total amount plus that interest gives you the whole amount. Clear, right? Now, how do we get this formula here, this one here, this one? How did we get it? This is how it was gotten. They said that A is equals to P plus, what is I? I is basically simple interest, which is this one here, which is just PIN, right? That's our I, that's our simple interest. And then they took out P as a common factor and they said P into, here we are left with 1 plus, here we are left with IN. Now you can see that our A is equals to P into 1 plus IN. Therefore, it goes to show that our total amount of money is indeed equal to the original amount plus interest. So if I put in 10 Rand into a bank and the bank gave me an interest of 2 Rand, my total will be 12 Rand, which means this is our A, this is my I, and this is my P. The P is the money that you put in or the loan that you take out. The 2 Rand is my interest, the amount of money that I got from the bank for investing in them, or the amount of money that the bank charged me because I took out the loan. And then the 12 Rand is the total amount of money that I'm going to get after the whole investment, or the total of money that I'm going to pay if it is a loan. Clear, right? So let's just answer the questions, because this is basically the whole concept of simple interest right now. They say Konkodi took out a 5 years loan of 10,000 Rand from a bank that charged him an interest rate of 10% per annum simple interest. Question A. How much in total will Konkodi owe the bank? They said total, which means they're looking for A. So I'm just going to go straight to it, guys. I'm just going to be like, A is equals to P into 1 plus IN, right? What's going to be my P? My P is the principal amount, the amount of loan that I took from the bank, which is 10,000 Rand. into 1 plus. What's going to be my I? My I is R over 100. And what is my R? R is the one that you see that has a percent in your question. In your question, you are given R. You take your R, you divide it by 100, and then you substitute on I. So on I, I'm going to say 10 over 100 is my I, right? And then I say dot for multiplication. And then the N is for number of years. They said the loan will take how long? 5 years. So I'm just going to write 5. So it's going to be 5. And you close, right? Then you're going to say 10,000 rand into 1 plus 10 over 100 multiplied by 5. I'm going to be like 5 cancel 100 and 10. Then you can even press it on your calculator and you're going to get 15,000 rand. You're going to say 15,000 rand. That's the total amount of money that Konkodi will owe the bank. Clear, right? So let's move to B. Fast, quick at a very high speed, all right? They said, how much interest will Konkodi pay? Now they just want the interest. Remember, Konkodi took out 10,000 rand, but he ended up paying 15,000 rand, which means there's an extra amount of money that he paid on top of the loan that he took. He got 10,000. When he paid back 15, meaning 10,000 rand was also paid back plus an extra amount. So let's calculate that extra amount. We have two formulae for that. I will use both because they both apply. The first easy one is to take your total amount of money, this one, and subtract the original amount that you got from the question. So you can just say, to get the interest, you can just say interest equals to total amount of money minus principal, which is your original amount. And you're going to get it. It's going to be 15,000 rand minus 10,000 rand because that's the original. And the answer will just be 5,000 rand. So our interest is basically 5,000. Or you can use the simple interest formula, the one that is made or that is for you to calculate simple interest, right? Which is, you can just say, or I can use blue and say simple interest is equals to P dot I dot N. And it's going to be, P is what? 10,000 rand, right? Dot I is what? Is R over 100. What is my R? 10 over 100 multiplied by, right? Our N is what? Is 5. You can press this on your calculator. You're still going to get 5,000 rand. So you can use either. Clear, right? So every time when you're looking for interest, you either say interest equals to total minus original. Or you can just say SI equals to PIN. Interest is just a pin. There's a pin to getting interest. Pin, PIN. You can remember that, right? Now let's go to the last one before we move to the second video, guys. Let's see. They're saying that if the loan was a hire purchase, now think, every time when we talk about a hire purchase loan, think of simple interest formula. Always, hire purchase loan, simple interest. The formula for simple interest is the same formula that you use for hire purchase loan. Clear, right? They say, how much will Konkodi pay every month if the insurance on the loan is 20 rand per month? Remember, they want a payment of every month, meaning the formula that you're going to use for finding monthly payment is going to get the monthly payment, meaning the payments that you're going to pay every month, right? And then if the insurance is also paid per month, it means you can just add every month's insurance payment onto every month's payment of the loan. Then you just add. So let's see. To get that, you can check here, right? You can see here. Remember, in order to know first, let me use red. In order, look at the top here. In order to get the number of months from the number of years that are given in the question, you just say the number of years multiplied by 12. That's the first step. In order to get the monthly payment, you first have to get the number of months, the total number of months of the duration it took to repay the loan. Clear? So we're gonna say the number of months will be equal to years multiplied by 12, which is gonna be what? What are the number of years in this question? It's 5. Then you multiply it by 12. Then the answer will just be 60 months. Clear? So basically, this person will be paying every month 60 times. Clear? But we don't know how much they're going to pay. That's what they are asking in this question. They say, how much will Konkodi pay every month? Now that we know, we're going to say the formula for monthly payments is this one here. The monthly payment is going to be the total amount that you owe over the number of months that is going to take, which is 60 months. Then you add insurance on the side. So you're just gonna say monthly payments are gonna be, let's use blue. You're gonna say monthly payments are gonna be what? A over the months plus insurance. Clear? Which is basically what is our total amount of money? We got it. It was 15,000 rand. We got it here. So you're gonna say 15,000 rand over what are our number of months, guys? It's 60. So it's just gonna be over 60 months. Then you say plus the insurance that costs every month. If the insurance was not given per month, they said maybe they say 100 rand per year. You're gonna take the 100 rand and divide it by 12, because in a year we have 12 months, so that you can have a monthly payment of insurance. Clear? So you're gonna say plus 20, because they gave us for every month. They say 20 rand per month here, right? Then you're gonna say the answer will be 15,000 rand over 60 plus 20 will give us exactly 270 rand. And that's it, guys. So this is basically your simple interest plus your higher purchase. Higher purchase is just loan that is going to be repaid every month. So this person is going to pay 270 rand every month, including insurance, just so they can repay back the loan. They can repay back 15,000 rand that cost them the loan. That cost them to get the loan, right? But the loan that they took was just 10,000 rand. And the reason why it's 15,000 rand is because they charged him an interest of 10%. And that interest of 10% on that 10,000 rand is basically 5,000 rand. Come on, guys. Repeat this video. Watch it at least 3 times and check other questions that are similar to this. Treat them, follow my systems, and see if it works, okay? And remember, guys, always remember this. Remember, oh, I can't zoom here, which means I'm just going to be like subscribe and share. Yippee.